Here are my pretty tulips. They're all fully bloomed. And this is an updated houseplant tour video for February the 15th, 2016. And I'm here in the north-facing window. Here is my lovely African violet that's been reblooming. And I have videos of this you all have seen. Very, very pretty. They look like pansies. I got this in last September 2015, and it still has some buds. So yeah, beautiful plant. Love African violets, and they all love it in this window. And I have plastic down to keep the wood from getting wet when I water. Oh, I wanted to share something with you. See, it's important to water your African violets from the bottom. Just put a small amount of water, probably like ½ inch in there, or maybe less. And just let them set, and then it gets the roots. Or if you're really careful, you can't get the leaves wet. Just, I'll show you on a smaller one. If the leaves are not touching the soil, you could safely water it on top. Also give them a good water on the bottom like I showed you on the other one. And it'll be okay. But it's important not to get these leaves wet because they're so delicate. They feel like velvet. They will rot and fall off. And here's another African violet. This is doormat at the moment. It's pretty light pinkish lavender. That's classic purple. And this one's huge. This is also doormat. But it's nice how they come in these little containers. Look at that. That's the original pot right there. And then nothing drips on anything when you water them. And also, like I said, it's good for the bottom watering. Okay, moving on. This is a pretty wandering Jew. Sometimes when they dry up like that, you just gotta pull them off. Really pretty. Love this color. Wandering Jew flower. And here is another one. It's blooming flowers. Look at that. It's called Purple Queen. And it's really pretty. It's velvety. It's growing up the window. Real pretty. And I want to show you my spider plant. And here's the other African violet that I showed you guys in a video last week. It's a purple one. Plum purple. This is reblooming. Look at all the little buds in there. This is a large African violet. And then I have another couple of doormat ones in there. But they love this window. They really, really do. I'm going to get on to the other side now. I moved the curtains so you could see them a little better. There's the other African violets like I was telling you about. the one that is reblooming. Here's the purple queen flower. Really pretty. Gotta zoom in. Look at that. Very pretty. There you go. Purple queen. And this used to bloom, but it's done. But this is very healthy, and it likes to climb on the glass. And here's another one. See, these get those dried leaves, and you just got to pull them off when you see them. Very fuzzy. There's that purple queen. Oh, it's so pretty. Love it. So, yeah, they're easy to root too. I root them in water and I just grow them. They're really easy to grow. But they're sort of high maintenance. When they get dried leaves, like growing up this thing, the stem, you just gotta pull them off. And there's my spider plant. So these are the plants for this window, the north window. I just love it here. This is the other room that is the south facing window, a storage room. Major storage room. This is a Dracena. Going to zoom in right there and show you it's quite tall. And reminds me of a plant that you would see in the mall. Love this plant. But it's mammoth. And it's in a huge floor pot. Here is a Janet Craig, I believe it is, Dracena. Or did I say the other one? Oh, the tall one that I just showed you is a Schiflora, I believe. It's not a Dracena. This is a Dracena. Okay, this is like a pineapple type plant. And there's some green sprouts, and I have no idea what's growing in here. Could be some seeds from a spider plant. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. That cannot be a crocus growing indoors. Oh my goodness. See the bulb there? I have no idea, but I'll keep you guys updated. That's something if it is. Okay, look at my Christmas cactus is still blooming. So pretty. And it's February. This Christmas cactus is huge. This is the mammoth one that I told you guys about. I grew this in 2007. These are the original cuttings that I had rooted in water, and this is just huge. I mean, huge, huge, huge. It takes up the table. Anyways, I rooted a few of them in water back in the year 2007, made into a plant. It's very, very large. From an old Christmas cactus that was my grandma's, probably over 30 years old. I mean, that plant's vintage. So the mother plant I still have, and it's in the kitchen. It doesn't do good, but this blooms beautifully. Look at that. That is gorgeous. This is a true Christmas cactus. See how smooth the foliage is on there? No rough edges, no spikes or anything. Unlike your Thanksgiving cactus, which is right here. This is a wide. See, it's a wide. So there is a big difference between the foliage. This is a red one, a reddish color, and it's bloomed. I got it in 2012, and it rebloomed for me twice, in 2014 and 15. Here's a better comparison. Let's see, here's the wait, where's my hand? Oh, there's the Christmas cactus, and there's the Thanksgiving. See? Big difference in the leaf. And that makes a pretty flower too, of course. And here's a big spider plant. It's a large spider plant that a friend of mine, she told me, I'm not good with plants, but you are, so give it a good home. So that I did in 2011 or 10. And this is another Christmas cactus, which has not bloomed in a while. Here's angel wing begonia. Gotta zoom in here. Here's baby jade. Baby jade, a succulent over there, and a little doormat African violet. So these are the plants for this room in here. It's nice and cold. They love it here. Oh my goodness, I just noticed. Look at that. My angel wing begonia opened. Look how pretty that is. This used to bloom at the old house, and it hasn't opened here at all. I haven't seen this open in like 5 years. Oh my gosh. Oops. Oh no, it broke off. But you know what? I stick these in water and they root so easy. And that's a shame that it broke off. But I'm going to put this in water, and I do have some growing in the kitchen in water, but look at that. Angel wing begonia. So, so pretty. So I'm glad I was able to see this, but I will root it in water. Alright, here are my houseplants for the kitchen. My huge split leaf philodendron that I found at the curb 17 years ago. I think this leaf has to be clipped off because it's orange. But it's very beautiful and healthy, I will say. And look at those. Very tall plant. I have a Christmas poinsettia, still going good. Pretty pink. My mandevilla, I cut it back, but it's not... Oh, there is some growth on it. I just hope it does well for the summer. I had it for 2 years now. So I'm just hoping, just praying it'll do okay. There is some new growth on it. So I am pleased to see that. Tiny leaves, and then it has that. You're supposed to bring them in for the winter, and I brought it in last winter, and it did fine. There's a real tiny green growth on it. I don't know if you guys could see that, but yeah, right there. Okay, anyways, getting to the plants. I had to move this plant. It was hitting me in the face. I have another little poinsettia there. Anyways, this is a Rieger begonia. Different than the one you saw in the back bedroom. This I got in September. Has a lot of new growth on it. It's doormat, not blooming. But I'm hoping it will start to bloom maybe in the summer. I've never had one, but it's doing really good in here. And this is a mixture of a Dracaena, I believe, mini palm. Also, they call them dumb cane plants, I think. But it's a mixture. Pretty. I like it. Now here is an Easter cactus. Now this is like the Christmas cactus. See, here's a true Christmas cactus. And the Easter one is right here. The Easter one, I got this in 2014. See, it's smooth like the Christmas cactus. And the Easter cactus, this bloomed for me just that one year that I got it in 2014. So I'm hoping it will bloom this year. I'm not sure, but anyways, I'm growing some wandering Jew in these bottles. Been doing it for a year. And here's the other angel wing begonia. I've been rooting this in a bottle here. And I'm going to put that one with the flower that I had accidentally picked in there as well. Here's another Christmas cactus. This is a rare lavender one. It's antique. It was my grandma's. It has not bloomed in like 15 years. So I had this in the north facing window, but I brought it in the kitchen where it gets the sun. Hopefully it'll do good for me. Now this, I am fascinated. This plant is reblooming. This is a Thanksgiving cactus. I got this in 2014. And look at pink buds. It rebloomed for me back for Thanksgiving too. So I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. And this, you're not going to believe it. Basil rooting in a glass that my neighbor next door gave me. Has little flowers. It just keeps growing and growing. So I'm going to plant that in the ground. Since it doesn't come back every year, it's not a perennial, I'll just like keep rooting them, you know, in the summer. Here's a Thanksgiving cactus from that one right there. Rooting it in water, it actually bloomed. And here's the Christmas cactus from that plant right there. I'm rooting in water. I broke off a little piece of this Thanksgiving one, and just trying to see what's in this water here. Hope that wasn't a dead spider. Ooh. No, they're just roots. Okay. I can't stand spiders. And this I've been rooting too. And there's a jade. Well, a succulent plant back there. I'm rooting a succulent in water. Night blooming cereus in water. Wandering Jew. This is an actual snail shell. Isn't that cool? And moving on over here, the night blooming cereus. Here's the mother plant of the Christmas cactus that's in the back bedroom. This doesn't bloom, but this is the mother plant. Very old plant. Spider plant I'm rooting in water. Aloe vera. Wandering Jew I'm growing in water. And here is, I want to show you a better look. This plant belonged to my grandma, she loved it. It's a croton. And tropical plant. It's like 18 years old. Produces little flowers. It's very interesting. Trying to show that part. So yeah, well, that's all for my plants. So hope you've enjoyed, and for more videos like this, please do subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. Just wanted to show you guys, I stuck this in water, the angel wing begonia, with the other one that I'm rooting in this little bottle. Well, two begonias next to each other, but very different. But the leaves are kind of similar, but only that one has speckles. That's an angel wing, this is a Rieger.